Ciao and welcome. This is Sylvia, and this is a 30 minutes Yoga Nidra practice to guide you into the space of your heart and dissolving in its grace. We're going to use breath awareness, images, words, and Sankalpa. And if you're not familiar with the word Sankalpa, you can think of an intention of your heart, your direction, your heart's longing, and it's a positive tense stated in the present form that is born from the depth of your heart. Like, I accept myself just as I am, or I'm creating peace in my heart, or I trust my inner wisdom to guide me. And if you're still not sure about your Sankalpa, that's fine. You can rest in the sweet, empty space of listening to your heart, and your heart will speak to you. Let's begin. Before laying down in your Yoga Nidra nest, I invite you to take a look at the room you're in right now. Landing your sight on the surfaces of the space, the walls, the texture of the floor, the colors and shape of the objects that are present. Objects that maybe you placed there or someone else has placed there for you to see now. Sensing the space between things, the empty spaces that support what's around you. The same empty space that supports you in this moment. And now, turn your attention to your Yoga Nidra nest, and I invite you to approach this sacred space and prepare it with the same care that you would use for a person that you deeply love and respect. Maybe a dear friend, or your beloved pet, or a sleeping baby, a family member, or yourself. Cuddling in now in this nest, adjusting the body to be comfortable and supported and at ease, making the adjustment to your physical body, making sure that the curves of the spine are fully supported, your neck, your lower back, back of your knees, snuggling in your favorite blanket. And you might want to cover your eyes from the light. Just allowing all parts of your body to land in this stillness of this time. Begin to welcome a general sense of the space your body occupies in the room. The ground below your body, just feeling held and supported. Sense the empty space above your head, on the right, on the left, the empty area below your feet. Just notice what sensations are present, what arises from the ocean of space that you're part of, welcoming feelings and sensations just as they are, allowing the weight of your body to start draining down tensions, letting gravity teach you how to wash down any holdings of your body. Welcoming the breath in your inside space. Each inhale stream of prana filling your internal space. Each exhale softly back out in the ocean of space around you, emptying out the body. Let the mind be absorbed in this constant rhythm and the grace of its ebbs and flow, just relaxing back in this ever-present flow. And in your next inhale, allowing the breath to gravitate around your heart space, merging your natural inhale and exhale with your heart's whispers, your intention, your Sankalpa. Gently sensing your heart's calling. And you might have a Sankalpa, a heart intention that you're working on. Like, I am creating peace in my heart. Or, I trust myself and the world around me. Or you can rest and listen in the endless void, the deepest pool of no intention, no Sankalpa. Allowing your Sankalpa to be present in this moment by mentally repeating 3 times. Trusting your heartbeat to pulsating its vibrations through your entire being and beyond. And let your Sankalpa now dissolve into the breath, allowing to be eternally present in the space. Invite your awareness to condensate at the center of your brain. You might sense or feel it takes the shape of an empty point, a silent void. Stillness at the altar of your mind. Center of your eyebrows, empty, still point. right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eye, empty sphere of the eye, sinking back and down in the skull. Left eye, all the micro muscles of the left eye dissolving tensions in the empty point. Inside the ear canal, empty void, a point of silence absorbing sound. Back of the throat, the tongue. Feel the presence of an empty point at the tip of the tongue. Continuing this way, inside your mouth, lower gums and teeth, upper gums and teeth, lips, tip of the nose, right cheek, left cheek, the jaw, hinges of the jaw, center of the throat, empty point, right clavicle, shoulder, elbow, wrist, center of the palm, endless void, down to the fingers, thumb, tip, first finger, tip, second, third, fourth, tip, all 5 fingers of the right hand, empty spaces between the fingers, taking the time to move your awareness to the right side of your chest, center of your chest, a still, empty point, left side of your chest, left clavicle, shoulder, elbow, wrist, center of the palm, empty point, thumb, tip, first finger, second, third, little finger, tip, space between the fingers, taking the time to come up the left arm, left shoulder, center of the chest, solar plexus, empty, void, belly, inside organs, navel, endless pool of void, the entire pelvic floor, right hip, femur, knee, down the right leg, ankle, sole of the right foot, empty point, down the toes, big toe, second, third, fourth, little toe, top of the foot, shin, calf, thigh, right hip, sacrum, left hip, femur, knee, down to the left leg, ankle, sole of the left foot, down the toes, big toe, second, third, fourth, little toe, top of the foot, calf, shin, thigh, pubic bone, belly, chest, right arm, left arm, throat, skull, the brain, awareness throughout the entire body. Feelings, sensations, and presence throughout the entire space of the body. The body as a unified field of empty points of stillness. Could you sense the underflow of the breath? Just sensing the natural breath, unforced, easy breath. Natural breath in the body. A wave of prana entering the space of the body. A wave of prana leaving the body. A flow of inhale, breathing in. A flow of exhaling, going out. Breathing in through the empty points in your body. Exhaling out into the space. Gentle flows expanding the point of stillness. Gentle flow out into the endless void. Flows of energy swirling around the deepest point of stillness. Flows of energy cascading outwards. just witnessing this constant rhythm of breath in your ocean of empty, silent points. Could you sense now each point on the right hemisphere of the body, welcoming each deep pool of void on the entire right side? And then bringing your feelings to the empty spaces on the left hemisphere of the body. Can you sense the right side filled and expanded with space, and the left side dropping into nothingness, endless pool of void? Giving time to the right side to drop into an empty void, dissolving into an endless pool. And giving time to the left side to drop into an empty void, dissolving into an endless pool. Right side expansive and spacious. Left side expansive and spacious. Both hemispheres of the body expanding to a deep sea of empty points. Empty pools of space, vast as the infinite sky. And now landing in the gentleness of your chest area. Chest area that is expanding and emptying out. Move your awareness close to your heart, resting on the surface of the heart, hugging and holding your heart. Imagine you can place your left ear on the surface of the heart, sensing the vibrations of its beats, the constant, ever-present drumming of pure, unconditional love for your body and soul. And while you rest in the sweetness of its vibration, you notice a luminous star. It's a handle of a door, and you're invited to enter the sacred space of your heart. And as the door opens, you find yourself in a secret garden in the early hours of the morning, sensing the aromas, the air, the sound of the birds, the trees and plants and flowers blossoming, the shades of lights that are present, and all the natural life that is enjoying this space. You find yourself walking barefoot, sensing the soil beneath your feet, noticing the colors around you. And by walking, you notice the gentle river streaming down from the mountains of your heart, refreshing and bringing life and nutrients to this garden. And as the day is progressing and the light of the sun is coming down, you notice a fireplace in the distance, and you walk up to it. Sense how familiar it feels. The gentle flames are caressing the air, and as the night has approached, you sit by the warm, familiar fire and laying down on the ground, observing the vast blue sky. The vast blanket of stars all around you, illuminating this infinite sky. Immersing yourself in the experience of your heart's space sky. The vast eternal sky of your heart holding you from above. And you're just relaxing back in the emptiness of its space, where the mind loves to dissolve. Where your heart dissolves into being. Allowing yourself to rest in the presence of the altar of your heart sky. And in this space and time, you can remember your heart's intention, your Sankalpa. Mentally whispering your Sankalpa now 3 times, or dissolving in the eternal presence of no Sankalpa. the infinite sky, abiding to the grace of your heart's truth. And bringing your senses to notice the ground below your body, the flow of the breath in and out, the outer space of your body. And still with your eyes closed, you can invite a breath in to refresh your space, and a gentle breath out, welcoming gentle movements of your fingers to the surface of your nest. Maybe curling your toes, letting your body speaks to you and what it needs to explore. Start sensing the space of the room that you're in. And when you feel called to open your eyes, you can lend your gaze to the surfaces of the room, the walls, the floor, the objects, and getting acquainted with the world of forms, welcoming the quality of emotions and thoughts that are present. Thanking yourself for the time you have dedicated to foster a deeper relationship with the ocean of space within. Again, my name is Sylvia. Many blessings from my heart to yours. Namaste.